All right, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to Crypto Mall again. It's been a long time, and for those that don't know, Crypto Mall has actually kind of fully transited into uh, what's it called, forex trading, because that's a story for another day. I'm still into crypto, but I'm big on forex now. So I started something to put up my weekly analysis last year, late last year, but I've not been consistent on YouTube about it. But on my TikTok, I've been consistently posting so far. So I want to start gearing up on the YouTube and posting the full details of my weekly pairs on YouTube, right? And so let's dive in. So for this week, I've selected all my potential pairs for the week, and this is CHF JPY. I'll be telling you why I'm picking these are on my radar for the week. Like, right? So let's go to the weekly time frame. You can see that the weekly is bearish. It's creating a lower high, lower low, so a potential lower high. If it doesn't hold here, it will hold around somewhere here, right? So I'm hopeful it will hold here, because this is a neckline of this is another neckline of a double top, or a head and shoulder, if you may call it, right? So I'm hopeful it will hold here, but if it doesn't hold here, if I don't see my confirmation signal, I won't enter, right? So weekly is bearish. Daily too, you can see is bearish, right? You can see the bearish momentum, right? And then the 4 hours too is bearish, right? And like you see, basically anytime we are under this place, we are selling. Anytime we are over this place, we are selling. So we are under now. I picked this trade before. I think I closed out before it got to TP, because it didn't get to my TP. Once it changed character, I just went in, right? I just took it out. And so I'm hoping to enter again. If I get a bearish engulfing bar here, I'm just going to go in and launch in. Let's see my 1 hour time frame. Yeah, if this 1 hour shifts in change character, right, to the downward side, I'll just go in like that. So that's CHF JPY. The next one is AUD NZD. You can see from the weekly time frame, AUD NZD was one of my weekly pairs last week, but it didn't get to TP. It played out, but it didn't get to TP. Like you see, this is the one for the last week, so I might be adding more entries, right? Mind you, I said I post this on my TikTok page. You can follow me at, I think I've changed my TikTok name to CMall FX, so you can search me. I will leave the link in the description box, so that you can be, it's easier to post on TikTok than YouTube. So I just hope to be posting weekly here, maybe 2 videos or so, but on TikTok I update almost virtually anytime, right? So weekly we are bearish. See the momentum here, we are bearish. Daily also, you can see that we are bearish. Daily is even giving us a head and shoulder kind of, see, left head, left shoulder, right shoulder here, right? And we broke this place, and then we are retesting now, and then we had a bearish engulfing bar at this is so sweet a trade, right? So I'm just waiting. If there's a small rejection or so, I can just, because the week is just starting, right, and we still have a long days ahead and news ahead, so I'm thinking it might come back somehow, and then I put more entry, and then we'll go to the downside. So Euro JPY, we took stop loss last week. If you're on the TikTok page, we took stop loss last week, and you can see on the weekly time frame you're still bearish, right? On the daily time frame too, okay, daily is bullish, right? Daily is bullish, but it has a strong resistance of the weekly time frame, right? And what actually interests me in this is, see the large move downwards, and then we are having more like a double top, if you want to consider it a left right shoulder and the head here, right? And then we broke this, and we are retesting this now. So it's just bearish to me. I don't know why last week was so unfortunate, right? So I'm still very much interested in it, right? You can see, and then we'll go to the 4 hours. To the 4 hours, you see the 4 hours is printing so bearish. So I'm looking for a change in character, let's say on the 1 hour. Like I swing trade, right? I'm waiting for a change in character on the 1 hour. If this can break somewhere around here, then we'll know that we are done for the week to enter, right? Meanwhile, I'm not seeing beautiful uh apart from AUDSZD, and yeah, apart from AUDSZD is the cleanest I'm seeing so far in the week, right? All these ones are just, and this one, yeah, is a counter trend trade. Yeah, is a counter trend trade. I know counter trend trade is not good to go into, but this one is so juicy, and since I'm not seeing enough, what's it called, opportunities, I'm just thinking of taking it, right? So unless I get good confirmations too, right? So weekly time frame, see the weekly time frame, we are clearly bullish. See this long move, clearly bullish, right? And then I choose to consider this pin bar, right, a bearish movement, right? Candlestick pattern, this inverted hammer, right, a bearish pin bar, and then this is still bullish on the daily time frame, right? Still very bullish on the daily time frame, and then we'll come to the 4 hours. 4 hours has shifted to be bearish and is giving us a head, left shoulder, right shoulder, right? So I'm just waiting for it to retest this neckline if it, and is actually joining the uh EMA to here, and so I'm looking for a clean movement here. Once I get my clean stuff here, I'm going to sell, and I'm not going to do too much. I'm not going to hold too long. Once I get a 1 to um 2, 1 to 3, I'm out. As you can see, this is 1 to 2.5 risk reward ratio, and then I'm out of the market, right? The next one is GBP AUD. GBP AUD is just the same thing, is a counter trend trade. It's just the same thing as uh, Euro AUD. You can see the weekly is bearish, the daily GBP USD, the inverted pin for hammer for GBP AUD is actually very bearish. You can see that one is very bearish, right? And so, and then we'll go to the 4 hours, the same thing, the same pattern for it, but this one is just that it's forming more like a double top, right? And so I'm waiting for it to reject to this place, and then we sell back, and then we have NZDJPY. NZDJPY, yeah, NZDJPY. This trade is not too clean. That's why I'm not sure I posted it. Okay, I posted it on tele on, what's it called, on TikTok, right? So uh see what is happening. Weekly is bearish, daily is bullish, yeah, and then 4 hours is bullish, right? And then 4 hours is bullish. So I'm trying to go bullish because 2 out of 3 are bullish, right? So I'm waiting for it to retest here and then come back here, and I'm very careful because this weekly is just trying to form a lower high before it start going down. So I'm very skeptical about this trade until I get a good confirmation. And this one also, Euro USD weekly is very bullish. uh uh what's it called, daily is very bullish, right? 4 hours is bearish. It's bearish, like you see. These trades are arranged according to how I prioritize them, right? So this is one of my least prioritized trade this week. I might not enter this trade, I might, right? So it's just Oju Kokoro trade. Then Euro SZD. Euro SZD is basically the same thing as Euro AUD, is least prioritized because AUD NZD, and this is where it gets sweet, right? AUD NZD, I'm already shorting AUD NZD. That means AUD is dropping, right? So any pair that comes that has AUD in it, I'm looking to short AUD in it. That's why this one I'm looking to long uh what's it called, Euro AUD, because AUD will be coming down, right? Okay, is this one I should prioritize, right? I should prioritize Euro AUD, right? Euro SZD. I'm prioritizing Euro SZD because Euro SZD, we probably make euro. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Euro SZD here is more like buying, and this one is selling, right? And this is the trade, right? We are selling it, so this is more like buying. So when we are coming to this place, these two should be buying and these two should be selling. So I'm prioritizing euro NZD over euro AUD. You know, this one is selling here. So if this one is selling here, right, and this one is buying here, it will counter our trade that we are putting here. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, right? So that's why I'm least prioritizing euro USD and euro AUD. So distinguished ladies and gentlemen, follow me on TikTok, and I'm trying to make my Telegram active again, but my TikTok is sure active. I'll post all the updates and every necessary thing there as we move on the result and all, and you can check the previous trades too. I'll see you on the other side. Have a wonderful time. This is the Crypto Mall. Peace.